Let's take a moment and recognize our speakers in order, Kevin, Allison, and Adam, all speaking tonight. Let's put our hands together for them.
It's already recording. Just gotta
Kevin
watch it.
does have another set of words to say for us tonight. This was kind of an impromptu.
Okay, Mr. Peace. There's Mike right there.
This is better than me, I'll kill you.
I'm just kidding. All right.
I wrote a little something today in honor of Steve and Maria. You guys have been in my life for a long time, so I thought it'd be right to say something, okay? Here it goes. It all began when the spike tear pure athlete moved to South Lyon from St. Clair Shores back in 5th grade. And I stayed over at his house watching High School High starring Mekhi Phifer and John Lovitz, some big Hollywood names. Then that one day when he fell down while playing soccer, I ran over to him and picked him up in the rain. His parents saw that, they felt that, and knew that Steve and our friendship would never be the same. Yes, it's true that Steve and I have been through a lot together. You can say that we've been through the trenches. Like instigating close friends to wear dog zap collars around their legs and test them out in electric fences. From playing soccer on the Sting in the first year in high school until the real football just wasn't cool anymore. To tubes and ears, I'm Steve Schlitt. To Clayton, massage rub-downs in Cincinnati when his back was sore. Hey coach, you would know. You should know, coach. South Lyon High will never forget Tattoo 8233. Especially his going up into the heavens, end zone, touchdown football receptions, bailing out multiple QBs. Business degree from Eastern Michigan University. I cherish our time together in Ypsilanti, Ipsilipsi. Even roommates who thought that VCRs in the corner of bedrooms were toilet facilities. Or how about lighting fireworks, or more like bombs, out of solid in-ground steel pipes? Steve would light them, I would drop them, and we both run off into the night. But not after watching Piston playoff basketball on the biggest, heaviest, pain-in-the-ass TV ever before TiVo. And then coming to pick up me and my German friend Johannes, who asked the question, who is this Benito? I remember Steve playing Mega Man with sax till 6 a.m. in the morning the night before an exam. Or how he tried to find our cat Rocky, who fell from our third-story window. He tried so hard with a lamp. And others went looking for Rock 2, trying to find him by repeatedly flashing bright, blinding lights at a lone car in the woods. Even when the people inside the car asked more than once to stop shining it, yup, it didn't turn out too good. But at least all Steve's past jobs have been great, like cleaning department store, throw up, having to wake up at 4 a.m. And always making sure to get a couple extra minutes of sleep in Macy's janitorial closets before a shift began. And then there was Mickey's One Stop in South Lyon, or deck stain and power washing in Sterling Heights. Or Enterprise Rent-A-Car in Novi with extremely appreciative customers. Steve never had any complaints or fights. Now he's working with robots or something. Drinking Schlitz beer, life couldn't be better. Yeah, Beaver, take! Watching Detroit sports in his underwear, yelling at the TV, and wearing First and Bowl stuff. He's a real trendsetter. But his real job, his real joy, comes from Maria Ann. They met in 05 at Mammoth Video. Then sparks really began to fly in Hawaii. And the sparks never stopped. They didn't even quit through all those times and years at Kroger Pharmacy. And she's such a great person growing up. Her favorite childhood story, Hansel and Gretel. Because she loves counting how many breadcrumbs are on bedspreads that look like flower petals. But I know Steve had her at hello when he even added with some phrases like, Maria, Maria. She reminded me of a West Side Story. Growing up in Spanish Harlem, a.k.a. South Lyon. She lived her life just like a movie star. And my Maria, Maria, I love you. I said, sweet Maria, oh, oh, Maria, I love you. And then Steve looked at me, and he said, I am Schlitt. And Schlitt is ready, like a spaghetti. Schlitt is ready for this all. Now, all grown up and getting married at St. James Church in Novi today, there's no mistake with it being at St. James because of Stephen James. James, get it? Okay. And now it's time to relax, cut foot loose, and sit back like on Steve's 8-foot comfy love sack beanbag. Almost as comfy as the fat sack pouch bag of skin that drags on the underbelly of Adrian, his cat. Here's a toast of champagne to Sue Champagne, the face of Country Acres and Southline Collision. And bless her heart for the countless nights we kept her up with sleepovers in the basement and have her whispering, Stephen. But deep down, she loves him, as do Kelly, Adam, and Jim. Even though he pulls his groin from time to time, making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and doing the splits and slippery socks in the kitchen. And sure, he wears grandma clothes with scary wolf mask on Halloween. Whistles really loud, and before shooting at three-pointers at Sayer, flicks off opposing teams. But he also goes absolutely giddy when you get a can of silly string in his hand. And he used to have a blast with us Nextel two-way random people in Colorado through his Motorola plane. Still, the fact remains, his favorite teams that he stays true to are Joe Mama and Toon Squad. And that all his talents and creative juices and little quirks about him come from not only God, but from his time on the sports fields and courts by literally putting every league game we play in jeopardy from talking to the refs. And yes, he only learns from the best, like his dad Jim or Monica Friel. Maybe that's why he gets so many texts. Just thank the Lord that Tony the Brick Sachs was at the Red Hacker Ford Field turning to get Steve reinstated when he got kicked out. I mean, who would have thought that saying, that's bullshit, or holy Schlitt, that's not a foul, would have incited that bout. But then again, who would have thought that we'd be here tonight in the midst of such a wonderful couple? Mr. and Mrs. Steve and Maria Schlitt, I love you guys. I just wish this wedding had some bubbles. Thank you guys.
More to come. Our photo booth is still open. We're going to take a few more moments to mingle before we cut the cake this evening.
We tried. I know I did. I tried to turn it off. It didn't work. I hit this. No, record. Right here. Top button. Right, that's photo. What did I do?